What up, Moon Pack? This is Fenrir Moon. Alright, this is Fenrir Moon channel where we talk about things that we want to talk about. We talk about gaming, we rant. Anything we feel like we want to talk about, we talk about. The reason why I say we, cause Moon Pack crew, do you hear me out there? Of course you do. Alright. Now let's get on this hunt to find our target, what we're gonna talk about today on the Fenrir Moon channel. So we back. Now let's get into this. Yeah! Yeah! Today we're talking about Black Panther. Does the movie deserve an Oscar? I'll let you know what I think about it right now. Yeah! Now, the question is, does Black Panther deserve an Oscar? My opinion, I think so. The movie is great. I know a lot of people saying a lot of nonsense saying that the movie is overrated. How is the movie overrated? You keep saying it's overrated, but you're not explaining how it's overrated. And a lot of people, it was one person said that Black Panther is an Uncle Tom movie. Now, the idiot that made that comment is an idiot for even saying that. For one, I don't understand why you be saying an Uncle Tom movie. It's really stupid because if you pay attention, what the definition is of Uncle Tom, Black Panther isn't it. Okay? Now that was just absurd. I don't know why people are trying to take this movie, Black Panther, and turn it into a racial movie. Get off that. It's a movie for everybody to enjoy. Ryan Coogler, the director of the movie, he said that he did not make it just for one race, like a lot of people thinking for African Americans. He said he didn't make it for that. He made it for all people, for all cultures, for all people to enjoy the movie. Now, I don't understand why people hating on this movie. It's just really stupid. They're saying it's overrated because it's so hyped. The movie is so hyped. Okay, yes, the movie is hyped. Everybody was hyped about Infinity War. So you saying Infinity War is overrated too? I guarantee they not saying that. They just saying that about Black Panther because they want to twist it and turn it into some racial movie. The movie is not for black people. It's not for white people. It's not for Asian. It's not for India people. It's for everybody to enjoy the movie. And the reason why for a lot of people thinking like, oh yeah, this and this and this is for black people, this and this. No, it's not for black people. It's for comic book fans and for comic book people. And Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, I guarantee you when they made this, yeah, because they are the creator of this comic book, they weren't even thinking about being racist. Because you know why? Because if they was thinking about being racist, they would have made Wakanda so far advanced. Like they made Wakanda so far advanced. No. I don't even know why people is taking it to that racial profile. So you need to stop it and actually congratulate the movie for actually having getting an Oscar. And a lot of people think like they say they're going to pretty much say the Oscar is useless if they give Black Panther for Best Picture. Those people right there, to me, they are not fans. They don't even need it. They basically need to actually keep their mouth closed because they have their opinion, but their opinion is absurd. The reason why, because real comic book fans, they want Black Panther to get the Oscar. You know why? Because if Black Panther get the Oscar, which is deserved to be an Oscar, therefore it will open up the doorway for other movies that deserve an Oscar. I think Logan deserve an Oscar. Hell, on DC side, Wonder Woman should have got an Oscar, but they didn't. Why? Because they don't want to give it to the superhero movies. I think every Marvel film that they made deserve an Oscar because everybody in there did a phenomenal acting role in all of the MC Universe movies. I think all of them should get an Oscar. But since we talking about Black Panther, I hope Black Panther get it. Not only because it's an awesome movie, the story was great, everything they did, the actors was great, you know, and I honestly believe that it should get an Oscar because it'll open up the doorway for other Marvel or superhero movies in the future will get Oscars. This right here can break doorways to actually for superhero movies because you already got people in Hollywood saying that superhero movies is not a real movie, which is utterly ridiculous because what is they doing when they actually acting in other movies? They actually not that person because if they like say like Jodie Foster, she playing some kind of nurse in some kind of in a movie I can't remember the name of it. You're not a nurse. You're not a nurse. And matter of fact, that movie she playing is actually, if I'm not mistaken, actually probably based off um fantasy. Because you know why? Because if that's the case, what is superhero movies? What is pretty much all movies? They are fantasy. So therefore, all the movies shouldn't deserve an Oscar if they're trying to just say Black Panther or any other superhero movie doesn't deserve an Oscar because it's not really a movie, it's not superhero. Steven Spielberg, E.T. That was fantasy, and he was nominated for an Oscar, but he wasn't hating on that, was he? No, he wasn't. You know. So I'm like, even well, Mel Gibson. Nobody really don't care about Mel Gibson. I'm just going speed past this dummy. This dummy, but he did movies that were nominated for Oscar, or like if I'm not mistaken, what it was, Braveheart. That was nominated for an Oscar. I think he won an Oscar. Don't quote me, I could be wrong, but I think he actually won an Oscar for that. That was fantasy. I know it was being based on a real person, but what I mean by fantasy that when they cut, he got up. He wasn't killed. So that's the same thing was going on with superhero movies. They are fantasy. There's actors that Chad, Michael, Angela, Forrest Whitaker, all them other actors and actresses, they had to actually play those roles. They actually had to incorporate their roles. They had to actually become the character. That's what every movie actor or an actress does. They become the characters. I think it deserves an Oscar because it's actually actors performing and did a great job. You actually believe their characters. That's what people are trying to get Oscar for. They actually go adapt the character. Now what his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. He's one of them. He's saying that it's not really a superhero movie. It's not. Dude, when your first movie was fantasy, when you was first starting out, it was the Critters. That was fantasy. But you were hating then. So what give you the right now to ask you can hate? When you was playing Django and Django, if I'm saying that name right, you was a slave owner. Are you a slave owner? No, you're not. So therefore, that was fantasy. Okay? So y'all need to just stop procrastinating when a superhero movie about to be nominated. And stop saying that the movie is overrated. The movie is not overrated. This is same thing happens when another movie come out and go really big. Go be successful. But y'all don't call that overrated. But when it comes to like Marvel movie studios, Black Panther, no, you can't have that. It's overrated. You can't have that because that's a black movie. You can't do that because it's an Uncle Tom movie. You can't. All that shit right there is nonsense. Do what is right by the movie. Do what is right, like y'all say with the Oscars. Y'all supposed to be actually representing the people that do the best performance, the best movie. Do right. If this is the biggest movie in 2018, it deserves an Oscar. I don't give a care what you say. And I'm not saying that because it's a black movie. I'm saying that because it's the right thing to say. And It's a movie, and all them actors in there deserve a chance at winning a Oscar just like the other person. Anytime, anytime, anytime a 3D cartoon movie can win an Oscar for Best Picture, Best Screenplay, Best Director, that's pretty much fantasy. But y'all got a problem with Marvel movies? Yeah, y'all need to get y'all priorities straight. So, and one thing I like to add to this don't make no sense. Y'all giving Marvel so much problems that giving Oscars, but yet y'all give Heath Ledger an Oscar for playing Joker, which is a fucking comic character from DC. So all that shit y'all saying is nullified. So y'all need to get off it and get real and give what Oscar need to be given to. Y'all need to give Black Panther Oscar. If y'all need to give Infinity War Oscar, which they deserve it, cause ain't gonna front. Josh Brolin, he played Thanos. I mean, look at Tony Stark. Look at Robert Downey Jr. He deserve an Oscar. Look at Benedict. He deserve an Oscar. Look at Captain America. The guy that played Captain America. I'm sorry I can't remember all y'all names right now. But look at the guy that played Captain America. He deserve an Oscar. Pretty much everybody played those characters deserve an Oscar. But y'all don't want to give it to them because y'all saying it's not real. But y'all give an Oscar to a 3D cartoon and saying that, oh, best picture, best director, best screenplay. That sounds like a whole hard wash of bullshit. That's what that sounds like. Y'all get real. I just don't understand why people act so ridiculous over dumb stuff. Get real and let's get an Oscar we deserve. And I think y'all should backtrack and give one woman an Oscar. I really do. Because everybody played great in that role too. And then another thing, um, one of the iconic, legendary actor, Gary Oldman, want to be in a Marvel film. Now, he is an actor. Like that's why I gave him that. Like that's why I announced him like that because he's a phenomenal actor and he want to play in a MC universe. That means that all the other shit like Steven Spielberg, all these other idiots are saying shit. Y'all just need to shut the hell up because a man, Gary Owen, want to be in there. And look what's his name, Joaquin Phoenix. He turned down Doctor Strange when he realized how successful Doctor Strange was. His ass wanted to go back to Marvel. I'm glad Marvel turned his dumb ass down, and then he went back into DC to actually get that Joker role. So what they're telling you people, that people want to get on that Marvel, people want to get on that comic book, that superhero money, and that's why his acting's going. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix is a heavy hitter actor in Hollywood, and he wanted to be. He decided to change his mind when he realized that he made a stupid ass mistake. So get real, people. Stop bullshitting and do right. Give these Oscars to these movies that deserve it, like these Marvel movies and these DC movies, these comic book movies. Let's do this. Get real. And I'm out. Fenrir Moon and the Moonbat Crew's out. Peace.